You know what people who feel truly happy at home have in common? They know 9 simple rules. 9. Not hundreds of magazine tips, not expensive designers, not endless renovations. I've spent recent years studying how space affects us. And I discovered most people live in homes that literally steal their energy. Every single day. But there's a way to change everything. And it doesn't start with renovation. It starts with light. With one lamp. With one simple solution I'll share in Chapter 2. By the end of this video, you'll know why your bedroom won't let you sleep well, which color can change your mood in seconds, and what one thing transforms a faceless room into a place you want to return to. But the most important part is in Chapter 9. What's usually kept silent. What transforms a home from a project into a living organism that grows with you? Stay until the end. Because that's where the key to everything is. Imagine opening the door to your home after a long day. What do you feel? Relief? Calm? Or perhaps a subtle disappointment that the space around you doesn't reflect who you've become? A home is more than walls and furniture. It's a living reflection of who you are, how you breathe, dream, and restore yourself. When the space around you is harmonious, life within it finds a new rhythm. When something feels off, you sense it every day, even if you can't quite name the reason. Today, comfort has become a new form of luxury. Not showy, not excessive, but genuine. The kind you feel in your skin, your breath, your gaze. The world around us accelerates, and home becomes the only place where you can pause, exhale, and return to yourself. It's a space of restoration and inspiration, where every detail works not for a social media picture, but for your inner state. But how do you create such a home? Many people start with renovation, and it becomes a source of stress. Budgets, deadlines, endless choices among thousands of options. Yet there's another way. Changing your interior isn't a battle with space, but a dialogue with it. It's a process that can bring pleasure if you know where to start and how to move forward. The path to your dream home begins not with major investments, but with understanding what truly matters. And the first thing that changes everything, even before the first brushstroke on a wall or rearranging furniture, is light. Light is the first thing that greets you in a room. Before you notice the wall color or the shape of the sofa, your brain has already processed how the space is lit. And that determines your mood. Poor lighting can destroy even the most thoughtful interior. A single cold ceiling fixture in the center creates an office or hospital feeling. 2 bright exhausts, 2 dim oppresses. But add several sources at different levels, and the space comes alive. Professionals use 3 lighting levels. First is ambient light, filling the room with soft, even glow. Second is task lighting, directed where you read, cook, or work. Third is accent lighting, highlighting details, a painting on the wall, stone texture, a green corner with plants. Room size dictates fixture choice. In small spaces, massive chandeliers steal air. In large ones, a lonely lamp gets lost and fails. Style matters too. Minimalism loves simple forms and hidden light. Classic style prefers chandeliers and sconces. Loft favors exposed bulbs and metal. Modern technology adds flexibility. Smart lighting lets you change color, temperature, and brightness with a touch, adjusting atmosphere to time of day or mood. Morning brings energizing cool light. Evening offers warm and relaxing tones. A common mistake is buying fixtures for looks, forgetting function. A beautiful lamp that blinds or illuminates the wrong zone becomes decoration, not a comfort tool. When light is properly arranged, the interior begins to breathe. Depth, volume, and mood emerge. And then it's time for the next step, working with color that will make this space sing. Color speaks without words. It can calm or energize, expand space, or make it intimate. Choosing shades isn't just taste, it's managing your own state. Neutral tones, beige, gray, white, create a background that's easy to breathe in. They're universal and allow easy accent changes. Warm shades, terracotta, ochre, soft peach, fill rooms with comfort and energy. Cool ones, blue, gray-green, lavender, offer calm and freshness. The main principle: choose a base of 2 to 3 neutral colors, then add accents through textiles. Decor, 1 bold wall. This keeps the interior flexible and prevents it from getting boring quickly. Today's trend favors natural, earthy tones, sand, clay, moss, wood. They create a connection with nature, especially valuable in city apartments. In living rooms, color can be active. In bedrooms, soft and enveloping. In kitchens, energizing but not aggressive. Each room tells its own story. Color creates mood, but to make it tangible, you need texture. Color creates mood, but texture makes it real. The smoothness of glass, the roughness of linen, the softness of velvet, all perceived not just by eyes, but by the whole body. Texture adds depth and life where flat color would remain cold. Combining materials is key to interesting interiors. Wood with metal, wool with cotton, stone with soft textiles. Contrasts create dynamics and balance. Monotony tires, variety awakens. Pillows, throws, curtains, rugs, these aren't just decor. They soften space, absorb sound, make rooms warmer visually and physically. One blanket can change how an entire bedroom feels. Textiles live by seasons. Summer brings light linen and cotton, transparent fabrics, pale tones. Winter calls for wool, knitted throws, velvet, deep shades. Changing textiles refreshes home without renovation. Texture sets the tone against which form begins to play, the form of furniture. Furniture is the skeleton of an interior. It determines how you move, where you pause, how you feel in space. Wrong choices can turn a spacious room into a cramped maze or leave a small one empty and uncomfortable. The main rule: size must match the space. A massive corner sofa in a small living room devours everything. A tiny table in a large room gets lost and disrupts balance. Furniture must breathe, leaving freedom to move. Zoning helps organize life in a room. A sofa with its back to the window separates rest from work areas. A bookshelf instead of a wall creates boundaries without stealing light. A rug under the dining table visually defines the eating zone. In small spaces, multifunctionality is valuable. Folding tables, sofas with storage, transformable elements. They free up space and add flexibility. Mixing new and vintage gives a home character. A modern sofa with grandmother's dresser, a minimalist table with antique chairs, such combinations tell stories, making interiors alive, not museum-like. When space is comfortable and logical, it's time to fill it with details that transform a house into a place with soul. Details make a home personal. They distinguish faceless space from one bearing your story's imprint. But the principle less, but better applies here. Overloaded decor turns rooms into chaos. Its absence leaves them cold. Mirrors visually expand space and multiply light. Placed opposite a window, a mirror doubles daylight. A large mirror in a narrow hallway pushes walls apart. Paintings and posters set tone. A group of 3 to 5 works creates composition. One large piece makes an accent. Placement height matters. The image center should be at eye level. Plants breathe life into interiors. They add color, texture, movement. Large plants work as architectural elements, small ones as accents on shelves and tables. Light and shadow interplay emerges through reflections, transparent surfaces, layered lighting. Candles, decorative lamps, compositions from natural materials add intimacy and warmth. Details complete a room's image, but the true foundation is the materials from which it's created. Quality materials aren't luxury. They're an investment in durability and comfort. Cheap finishes lose appearance quickly, need replacement, and ultimately cost more. Good materials age beautifully, acquiring patina and character. Natural wood, stone, metal, quality textiles, these materials are time-tested. They breathe, feel pleasant, create a sense of reliability. Wood warms, stone adds solidity, metal brings modern precision. Sustainability becomes not a trend but necessity. Materials without toxic emissions, recycled resources, local production, all affect air quality and well-being. Texture balance creates interest. Smooth concrete with warm wood, cold metal with soft textiles, matte surfaces with glossy ones, contrasts bring space alive. Modern finishing methods create unique textures, decorative plasters, stone or wood-look panels, micro-cement. They change room perception without heavy renovation. Interiors can be updated locally, repaint one wall, replace furniture facades, add new handles and hardware. Such changes refresh home without major investments. When the foundation is ready, it's important to understand that each room requires its own approach. Each room lives its own life and requires special attention. The living room is the heart of the home where people gather. Balance between openness and coziness matters here. Comfortable seating, good lighting, ability to connect and relax all create an atmosphere of warmth. The bedroom is a space of rest. Comfort and calm are paramount. Soft colors, quality bedding, dimmed light, minimal distractions. This is where you restore yourself. Kitchen and dining area are the home's energy source. Smells, tastes, conversations are born here. Functionality is important, but atmosphere matters equally. Good task lighting, convenient layout, a cozy corner for morning coffee. The bathroom connects functionality and comfort. Quality fixtures, thoughtful storage, soft light, pleasant textures, all transform morning and evening rituals into pleasure. The entryway is the first impression. Order, sufficient lighting, storage space, a mirror. These elements set the tone for the entire home. Work and children's zones require flexibility. They must adapt to changing tasks and ages. Good lighting, ergonomic furniture, transformation possibilities, the foundation of functional spaces. When each zone works toward overall harmony, home becomes a unified organism where everything connects and everything is in its place. Inspiration comes from everywhere. Travels, nature, others' interiors, random finds. The key is learning to notice it and adapt it to your reality. When you see an interior that captivates you, ask yourself, what exactly attracted you? Color? Light? Material combinations? Overall atmosphere? Breaking down the impression into elements helps you understand what can transfer to your home. Don't copy everything wholesale. Take the idea, principle, mood, and adapt it to your conditions, budget, and lifestyle. Scandinavian lightness can meet boho textures. Japanese minimalism can blend with warm classics. This is Japandi, harmony of contrasts. Contemporary styles offer freedom. Scandi loves light tones, natural materials, simple forms. Boho plays with textures, color, eclecticism. Japandi combines functionality and aesthetics. Modern classic maintains elegance without heaviness. Create inspiration boards. Collect images that resonate. Over time, you'll see common patterns. Your true preferences will emerge naturally. Inspiration is a spark. But to turn it into reality, you need an action plan. Inspiration without action remains a dream. To turn ideas into reality, you need a clear plan, simple, understandable, achievable. Start with analysis. Walk through your home and honestly assess what works and what doesn't. Where do you feel discomfort? Which zones do you rarely use? What do you want to change first? Write it down. The picture becomes clearer. Next step, formulate the idea. You don't need all details, just capture the desired mood. I want a bright, calm bedroom, or I need a functional, cozy living room. That's enough to start. Budget determines reality. Divide wishes into stages. What you can do now, what to postpone. Start small, changing lights, adding textiles, rearranging furniture. These steps don't require major investments, but change atmosphere. Mini projects help you move without stress. Update one room or even one zone. Feel the result, gain experience, then move forward. This makes the process manageable and pleasant. Maintain unified style. This doesn't mean everything must be identical, but a common thread, color palette, materials, mood should connect spaces. This makes home feel whole. Avoid common mistakes, buying without a plan, following trends against your taste, trying to do everything at once. Home isn't a project with a deadline, it's a process that lives and develops with you. A home is never completely finished. And that's beautiful. It lives, breathes, changes with you, with your interests, moods, life stages. Interior is a mirror of internal changes. What brought joy a year ago may stop resonating today. A new hobby, different life rhythm, seasonal shift, all naturally influence how you see your space. You can maintain atmosphere without renovation. Changing textiles by season, Rearranging furniture, new plants, or decor, different lighting, small steps can refresh home and restore a sense of newness. Don't fear experimenting. Try a new color on one wall, add an unexpected accent, swap paintings around. Home is a playground for your creativity, not a frozen museum. Small changes create big shifts. One new lamp changes a room's mood. One beautiful throw transforms a sofa into a favorite spot. One plant adds life. No need to wait for the perfect moment or big budget. Start with what's available now. Home isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a place of power where you restore and recharge. A place of love where you feel good with yourself and loved ones. A place reflecting your personality and supporting you every day. Let your home grow with you, filling with meaning, warmth, and beauty that lives not in trends, but in your heart. Thank you for staying with us until the end. We hope this journey through the world of comfort inspired you to make changes, even the smallest ones. If you found this material helpful, support the channel with a like. It helps us create more quality content for you. Subscribe so you don't miss new ideas and solutions for your home. And please share in the comments, what will you change first? Which chapter resonated most? Your stories and questions inspire us to explore new topics. Remember, your home is a reflection of you. Let it become a place you always want to return to. See you in the next episode.